how are you guys? Today I am making another reaction. This is going to be Indonesian react to Trevor Noah again. This is my second time doing reaction to Trevor Noah, and this time based on requests on my comment sections. It's jokes about deaf people. Me myself, I have like this good friend of mine who is deaf. She is the coolest and the chillest person ever. I even spent New Year's together with her, just the two of us chilling in Omnia, Bali. It was the happiest moment ever to start the year. And yeah, without further ado, let's play the video, you guys.
We don't celebrate our heroes enough in this country. So many of our heroes, we chastise them, we bring them down. It's jealousy, it's hatred, mourn. Heroes that we don't acknowledge. Greats. After Nelson Mandela, we always go, nobody else can live up to that. Yeah, but there's small levels of greatness. You don't even have to look far. For instance, our great sign language interpreter.
Oh, I remember this.
Tamsang. Yankees.
Yeah. Wait a second. If you haven't read the news about this one, you're probably gonna get like lost a bit. I happened to read the news about this one because of his stand-up actually. So now I remember. This is about one person who do the sign language in Africa, and he messed up the whole thing because he actually cannot do the sign language. It's pretty crazy, you guys. You have to check out the news first to understand this, because that's gonna happen a lot.
He was there at Nelson Mandela's memorial service. A service that the whole world was watching, and because of that, the service was translated to everyone all over the world. Translated into all languages, including sign language. And so Yankees was there translating for those who didn't understand.
I remember this.
Unfortunately, he also didn't understand sign language.
Yeah.
Which is a small problem, a problem that he didn't let stop in people. Where others see obstacles, he saw an opportunity.
That is true. That was crazy.
He's a con man. He's a bloody. How could he do something so deceitful? Yeah, you gotta go. How could he do something so deceitful? That man Yankees showed something so powerful. He's a role model to the children, because he showed that you shouldn't listen to what people say you can or cannot do.
Oh no!
If you believe in yourself and you work hard enough, anything is possible. People told him his whole life, they're like, Yankees, you can't do sign language. He was like, we'll see about that.
Oh, yes, I remember this one.
And he did it. He did sign language for the most powerful people in the world.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, Yankees was on that stage doing it, and doing it well. Nobody even suspected him. No one. People were just like, he's doing his thing. People ask questions, where did he come from? Did he sneak? He didn't sneak in. He's been the official sign language interpreter for the government for the last 5 years. Yeah, official. For the last 5 years. And apparently before this, people have complained, but obviously the complaints fell on deaf ears, so nothing was done about it.
Oh.
And so he just carried on.
That was crazy, you guys. This is based on true stories. Crazy. 5 years of actually not knowing how to do sign language. I mean, how can that happen?
Yeah, the biggest event of his life. Signing for the world. Signing. Just making it up. In the zone. Nobody suspected. I suspected.
Oh,
I didn't. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Not because I know sign language, but because I know my president. And if there's one thing that's specific, is when Jacob Zuma reads a speech, right? Jacob Zuma reads a speech. He's a very deliberate man. He's very calm, very measured. Takes his time.
He does.
The rhythm is the most important thing. And Yankees didn't match his rhythm. I knew there was something wrong. You remember this. Zuma was there, reading Mandela's Wikipedia page, right? And while he was reading, Yankees was doing totally different, like the rhythm was wrong. Zuma was there like, and thereafter, Nelson Mandela went to Robben Island for his imprisonment.
I mean, you guys, He got the vibes, you guys. That's the real Jacob Zuma. Exactly how it is. So that is crazy, Trevor. He's the best at it.
Mentem and Tum.
What the hell?
Fight for the rhythm didn't match. Right? Zuma was on page 1, that guy was on like page 17 or something. It didn't match up at all. It's almost like Zuma was translating sign language for us. That's how slow it looked. And sorry, I haven't practiced, guys.
Yeah.
It didn't match up. None of it. But Yankees did it. He stayed there in the face of adversity and he fought. Yeah.
That was
He did
crazy.
sign language for everyone. We've got to ask ourselves questions as well as South Africans. We don't ask enough questions. For instance, did nobody think to ask him how he could speak every single language in the world? Every leader came from countries everywhere. They spoke in their language. Yankees translated for everyone.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did nobody stop to ask? Even for a second, the president of Brazil is standing up there. Nelson Mandela está do pai. Nós de você, de casa, do gosto muito, pela porque estava pesado. Nós do Yankees was there.
Oh my God.
So
That
no one
was
said, hey
crazy.
Yankees,
Guys.
you can speak Portuguese. I'm in the zone, Baba. I'm in the zone.
I'm in the zone, you guys.
Did nobody think to ask? He did sign language for everyone. The ambassador of China was up there. 가도시, 전도이 넬슨 만델라. 다도 입시부 다도 신조의 공부로 받도시. Yankees was there on the side.
I mean, yeah. How come, you guys? How come for 5 years he's there up on TV? I mean, 5 years is too long. Too long to make that craziest mistake. Something is really, really wrong there. Really.
He just made it up. He made everything up.
Crazy, right?
And he did a great job at it. He did a great job. But then, like a true South African, he just took it too far. Enough wasn't enough. That's our problem in South Africa. That's all it is. We don't know when to stop. We take it too far. The same thing happens with tenders, all of these things. Guys are stealing houses and everything. Guys, I understand you want to steal. I understand that. I understand. But if you get a tender to build 10 houses, steal one. Build 9. At least 9 people have houses. Don't steal all the houses. Somebody's going to notice. And then you can't steal more houses. But no, we want it all in South Africa. We're taking one step too far. That's what Yankees did. He had done it for everyone. He'd done a great job. The best fake sign language the world had ever seen. He had gotten away with it too. Until Barack Obama came up to speak. This was a speech that was going to be performed by the most powerful man in the free world. 90 million people watching that speech. This, my friends, is the point where you pack up your little bag of tricks and you call it a day. Not Yankees. If I was Yankees, that's where I would have called it quits. I say, hey, Yankees, next one. Who is it? Barack Obama. The whole world is watching this one. I know, sorry guys, sorry. Sorry, hey, my fingers are cramping. I've lost my voice, sorry.
Fingers are cramping.
Oh no, not Yankees. They're like, Barack is like, I'm there.
I like that. Yeah, I think he was just like, okay, let's go, let's do it. That is crazy, you guys. The craziest one is actually the one who hired him the first time, though. How in the hell do you hire somebody out of nowhere, become an interpreter for the whole world to see, to watch? That was like insane, crazy stuff.
And he was doing sign language for Barack Obama.
That is crazy,
And we
insane.
found out that while he was doing the sign language, he kept on using the same signs over and over again, right? The few real signs that he actually knew. And apparently all he knew was four things that he kept on doing repeatedly. And those things, they asked afterwards, real sign language interpreters, they found that he was doing this, right? Which means greetings, yeah? Greetings, he kept on doing that. Another one he loved doing was circle, yeah? Circle. One of his favorites was
smoking.
Yeah. And every now and again he'd go, get a little bit of that. That's all he did, over and over again. Can you imagine that? Nelson Mandela's memorial, Barack Obama pouring his heart out. There he is, Barack Hussein Obama. And Yankees. As Americans, Nelson Mandela's a man that showed that through peace, you can free not only the prisoner, but also the guard. Nelson Mandela's a man, he's beyond a man, he's a legacy. A legacy I could never aspire to be, but we can all look towards. And for me, Nelson Mandela showed that sometimes in life, you gotta go the hard way. You gotta say the things that matter. And always remember to do what counts. I could never be Nelson Mandela. Can you imagine how horrible it must have been for every single deaf person watching that speech?
Oh my God,
imagine
I know.
What it must have been like as a deaf person watching that at home, sitting there. That must have been the craziest thing they've ever seen in their lives. Deaf people just watching going.
That is true, you guys. They must be like in a state of shock. Was like, what in the hell is Obama saying? Is that even words? I mean, I can't imagine how confused they would be. They've been confused for like the past 5 years. That was so wrong though. Super wrong.
Hello. What? Why is he talking about smoking? Why is he talking about smoking? Oh, no, talk about Nelson Mandela. I'm talking about, talk about Nelson Mandela. Why is he talking about, hello? Why did he, this is the worst speech ever. There's something wrong with this guy. The wrong has a smoking problem. What the hell? Talk about Mandela. This guy, what's wrong with him? This is the worst speech. I can't listen anymore. This is horrible. This is horrible. Tell me when it's finished.
Oh, Trevor! Crazy!
That speech must have been ridiculous. By the way, that's only the second time I've ever told a joke about deaf people, ever. Only the second time. I told one joke when I was starting out in comedy and then I stopped because I believed you shouldn't make jokes about disabled people. It's the wrong thing to do. It's wrong, you know. And I never did it again until one day my life changed. I got asked to do a show in Sun City. I was asked to do a show. Sasol was organizing a going away party for the South African Paralympic team when they were going out to London. And so they invited me. They said, Trevor, we'd like you to come and do a show to perform for Ama Kroko Kroko. We'd like... Oh, you forgot.
What?
You forgot that that's the name we gave our Paralympic team. Not a nickname. That was our official name. We had Ama Boga Boga.
What?
Ama Kroko Kroko.
I'm a crocodile. What the hell is that? Is that really, guys? Really? Is that the name? I'm a crocodile. I really have to Google that one though. That was funny. I'm a crocodile.
Ama Kroko Kroko.
I'm a crocodile.
Which means the broken things.
Oh my God! Seriously.
A bunch of crocs. That is the worst thing you can call a disabled person ever.
What?
Ama Kroko Kroko. That is what we call. You got Ama Kroko. That's probably what Riva said to Oscar that night. That's the only thing I can think of. Don't you call Ama Kroko Kroko? Ama. So anyway, I was doing a show for Ama Kroko Kroko, right? And because I'm there, I did no jokes about disabled people or anything that could be seen as offensive. I did nothing like that. And after the show, I was meeting some of the guys. Everything went well. And one of the athletes came up to me, and I'll never forget this till the day I die. This came up to me, and he was partially deaf. And he introduced himself, and he was a fan, a great fan. And he was like, hey, Trevor, hey man, how are you? I said, hey, how you doing, buddy? How are you? Good to meet you. Good. He said, yeah, man, great to meet you. great. I'm a big fan. I said, oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I said, yeah, dude, I love your stuff. You know what? You should have subtitles because sometimes I don't get it. Because I'm partially deaf. I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I didn't even know. I just thought you had an accent. That's cool, man. That's nice to meet you. He said, yeah, that's cool, man. I didn't have a question if you don't mind. I said, yeah, go ahead. He said, how come you never tell jokes about deaf people? So I'm sorry, what? I don't tell jokes about deaf people. He said, yeah. How come you never tell jokes about deaf people? So, what do you mean? So, well, you tell jokes about everyone. Short people, black, white, everyone. But I've never heard you tell a joke about deaf people. Why? So you've never heard me tell a joke?
But actually, you guys, there's this one stand-up comedian. She's a girl. I forgot her name though. She's deaf, but she is super funny, you guys, and very insightful. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna put it on my descriptions, and then probably you guys can check her out because she's awesome.
About deaf people. Huh? No, man, not like that, you stupid. No, man, you're an idiot. So no, dude, I don't know. I don't make jokes about deaf people. He's like, yeah, why not? I was like, because I shouldn't make jokes about deaf people, because if I did that, then deaf people would be hurt and they would be offended. Why would we be hurt? It's not like we don't know we're deaf. So I never thought, I thought I was protecting you. Protecting us from what? From nothing. We also want jokes. We're deaf. Yeah, we know we're different, but we still want the same things. I was like, yeah, but you know what's funny? You say I must make jokes, right? But even if you're cool with it, you know who will complain? People who can hear. Yeah, they'll complain on your behalf because that's what people do. They get offended for other people. They'll be the ones going, oh, Trevor Noah's an asshole. He made jokes about deaf people. So? Why do you care? So because it hurts. It's like, dude, you're a comedian. Suck it up.
Suck it up.
Hey, it's easy for you. No, dude, just make the joke. If the jokes are funny, people will laugh and then we move on. I was like, yeah, you know what? You say that. But then what do I do if they complain? Like, dude, if they complain, okay? You know what? Go do the joke. Go do the joke. And then, if they complain, look, do what I do. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, just don't listen.
That's true though. I mean, for me, based on my experience, a good friend of mine who's deaf, she is like, ooh, dope, 100% coolest person ever. I mean, there's always like this fear of hurting someone just because they are different from us. I really like the fact that they just don't give a shit, actually. That's what they do. They don't really give a shit of what people think about them. They're just chill. It's just like based on my experience though. I totally forgot about this. This is a good reminder actually. Thank you for requesting this. I really like it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you do like this kind of video, please do subscribe and tap the like button. So see you guys and take care. Bye.